Hi, good morning. Yes, good afternoon. Good evening, depending on the time zone where you're connecting with me live this beautiful Thursday afternoon right here in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. First, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who take time to follow us on our piece and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so very much. And to those who take time to reach out to us, consult for their projects, thank you so very much. It's raining season, and some persons are asking, should I still continue to build? Should I just pause building? And what should I do? Yes, it's evident that usually during raining season, the prices of building materials drop by some fractions because we have a very, very low turnout of people actually coming into the building phase, going on site to have their structure being erected. As such, it reduces by some bits of fraction on the cost of materials. But we have experienced that mostly in Edo State, the prices of materials probably slowed down at which it comes down as compared to other states. But that's not the main focus for today's piece. Our focus for today's piece is now that it is raining, how about for those persons who still want to continue the building structure? What should they do? So I have 5 tips for you. I have 5 things you have to pay attention to. And the first thing is to assess the nature of the soil. So for those persons who just want to start building their house, you've not started building your project, you will just want to start building your project. Take note of the kind of soil that you have on your piece of land. Not all soil can actually have the test of time to carrying out projects in this period of time. Why? If you identify the nature of the soil on your land, it will help guide you on how and what should be erected on that piece of land in that very particular period of time. So if you take 2 engineers, 2 project managers, as the case may be, on your site, one is skilled and the other is unskilled. The skilled one will give you a professional advice to tell you, oh, now that it is raining, this is what you can build, and if you want to build these are the things we need to do. So they will test your soil. I won't test your soil, and they will now tell you, okay, fine, this is the right time for you to build. Some people may say, is that necessary? We've seen series of issues where projects collapse, and to be very honest, I heard the story that got me out of balance last week. How a client reached out to an engineer, I want to build, and this is what I want to build, and they reached agreement, and then they started building. The client now requested that, oh, let my mother always visit the site. So the mother always visits the site. Now that the mother is visiting the site, the mother was now giving the engineer problem. How many bag of cement you want? You know, it's too much, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then before you know, and the engineer, because he feels that he wants to save his job, he was now dancing to the tune of someone who is not a professional, which happens to be the mother of the client. At the end of the day, they've gotten to the third phase of the project. That's 3-story building. The whole building came down. And then the client engineer, what's happening? And the engineer said, sorry, oh, now your mama, it's your mother that anytime we want to get this on site, she will be trying to say, no, it's too much, oh, it's too much, oh. And I was trying to beat down the cost of executing the project. And then the client told the engineer that you're not serious. I didn't give my mother the job. I gave you the job. Who do we blame at that point? For me, as a professional, trust me, I'll blame the engineer. Why? As an engineer, if you see that a client or a client's family is trying to compromise on your job, please call it quits. Stop that job. I say it again, as an engineer or as a project manager, as the case may be, if you realize that a client is trying to compromise on a job, or the client's family is trying to compromise on the job, and you know that it will affect the job, please do a piece and quit that job. It will save you a lot of stress. The second thing is mold quality blocks. Mold quality blocks. A lot of people do this, especially for those in diaspora. They want to start their building project. They will now call a family member and say, hey, I'm gonna go clear the land and start molding blocks. They will now, okay, how many bags do we want to mold? We want to mold 50 bags. They may end up molding 35 or 30 bags. And then they will now increase the numbers of blocks they get from one bag of cement. It will interest you to know that a lot of clients have actually suffered from this, what I just said. And this is a very, very big disadvantage on your project. I say again, mold quality blocks. So for example, if you were to mold probably 5 inches block, and you probably were to mold let's say 30 blocks per bag of cement in drying season, guess what? During this rainy season, I will beg of you, it won't take anything away from you. It is your house. I will beg of you, mold between 25 to 28. It is your house. It will help you mold quality blocks. The third is increase the numbers of cement that you use on your project. Increase the number. So if, for example, they wanted to execute a project from this phase to this phase, and then they say, okay, fine, how many cement do we need to carry out the job? Okay, fine, we need 20 bags of cement. It is ideal that your project manager or the engineer, as the case may be, identify that it's a raining season, and as such, the quality of the cement that will be used to erect your structure must be what? Must be very solid. So if the budget was 20 bags, why not use 23 or 25 bags to at least give you a quality job? Note, increase the quality, the numbers of the cement you're using on your site. The fourth rather, reduce the speed. Reduce the speed. I know that okay, it is raining and everybody wants to rush. I understand. Reduce the speed. Don't forget that those blocks were also molded during this period, and those blocks are wet as well. Now you're also working. As you are working, you have mixed your cement. Before you know, rain started falling. You understand? And all of a sudden, the rain stopped. You continue working. And then before you know, after 2 days, you now say you want to come and do what? You want to come and board your decking or cast your decking, as the case may be. Reduce the speed on your job. And the fifth is work with the right team. I said this over and over on my piece. Work with the right team so that you have materials on site. 100 bags of cement, blah, blah, blah. And you do not have the right team to work with you on your project, then it's a problem. Why? Because if you don't have the right team, then the wrong team will compromise on your site. If you do not have the right team, then the wrong team will do the wrong job for you on your site. If you do not have the right team, then the wrong team will lie to you on your site. I can keep going on and on again. Don't forget these 5 tips I've given to you. The first thing, if you're just starting your project from foundation, assess the nature of the soil. How do you do that? Leave that for the project manager to undo for you. The second thing, mold quality blocks on your site. The third, increase the numbers of cement you're using on your site. The fourth, reduce the speed on your job. And the fifth, ensure you have the right team to work for you on the site. I hope that this 5 pieces of information will be useful for you as you continue or embark on your project. Thank you and God bless you. Don't forget that my name is Suleiman Victor Ulise. And if you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button right about now to subscribe to our channel. And for those persons who desire to reach out to us, our contact is open 07063 151558. I roll over again 07063 151558. Don't forget that my name is Suleiman Victor Ulise. Thank you and God bless you.